during November, it's an aha. Oh my gosh. You mean all I have to do is be grateful? And all I need to do is remember who I am? And then I have sovereignty, I'm in control? Yeah. That's the aha. But being grateful means you internalize that. You allow every part of your body to experience this goodness. Myrtle Fillmore, the founder, one of the founders of Unity, was told that she had a terminal disease and she was going to die. And she thought, my gosh, I don't have to kowtow to that. You know, I am a soul. I don't need to worry about an exterior diagnosis or any of that stuff. So what she did is what I'm suggesting we do. We need to talk to that community of cells that we call our body. You know, we're a soul, but we also have a community of cells that we call our body. And it talks to us, and we talk to it. It knows when we cut our hand, because it sends the right corpuscles there, the red, to help heal the thing. It knows when I have something invading my body, and it sends an army of cells to kind of take care of that. And so Myrtle did this. She started talking to her body. She started praising and thanking it. She thanked every cell in her body. She thanked every organ in her body. And she lived a long life and helped create the idea of Unity Church. How many of you know about Unity? That's how she got there. So we can take sovereignty, but I think that sovereignty and wholeness goes together. I know some of my friends in the business will debate me. I very seldom win a debate because I don't mind. It doesn't matter who wins or who loses, right? We don't have to worry about it. All I have to do is say, here's the way I feel. If you don't like it, so what? So what? But this idea of sovereignty and wholeness go hand in hand. Now, how does that work? Well, if I am in that consciousness of being the soul that I am, then I automatically take dominion over my life, don't I? Because the soul's not going to kowtow to someone who said nasty things about me. Oh, poor me. Was it right? Was I wrong? Or, this thing you tried, Angelo, didn't work so well. Oh, poor me. No. A soul doesn't kowtow to the exterior, what we call the contents of our life. We spend too much of our time focusing on and concerned about content. If you were, as a pastor, you're sitting by people who are on the last days of their life, they don't worry about their furniture. They can't take one dime with them, so they don't worry about the stock market. What do they talk about? When they're in between worlds, what do they talk about? Did I give enough love into the universe? Was I good enough? Did I help people? Was I there for each other? That's all I care about. So why spend so darn much time worrying about content? It's stuff there that we use and we have fun with, and then we just don't attach ourselves to it. Sovereignty, on the other hand, is kind of interesting. How can I govern my life if I allow an exterior control by something somebody said or something I did wrong? You know, I'm a soul occupying a human body, but I'm as a human body working in the third dimension. I'm going to be making my mistakes. That's how I'm going to learn stuff. So why should I allow the content, the opinion of others to identify who Angelo is? I don't need to do that. So it's kind of cool. If we really have a desire to empower our life and to do all these things that I just mentioned, then we need to follow a mystic, Henry Thoreau. Henry Thoreau had a statement. He said, the highest of all art, it's not painting and all that other stuff. The highest of all art is the art of living. And today you're going to hear, maybe for the second or third time, the PLC, or as we call it, the art of thanks living. Let's say thanks living. It's not just living, it's thanks living. If I want to enhance my life, I leave here today saying thank you. Thank you for all the challenges I've had. Thank you for the stuff that I don't like so well. Thank you for the people in my life who I cannot stand to be with. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When I was a superintendent, I didn't get along well with one of the administrators. I didn't be friendly with you, I allowed him to get to me a little bit. But one day I thought, this isn't working out, you know? So what I did, I started doing, being the soul that I am, I started sending love vibrations to this guy. Just love vibrations, love vibrations. I just love you, which I do. I mean, I didn't like the way he acted, but, you know, it's okay. He's a soul that's learning how to function in a physical world, and actually not doing a very good job of it. But I can still love him. I can still love him. So one day, I'm there sitting next to Archie and some of the folks, and we were at the at one of the crab feeds. Those Rotarians, $30 for crab feed. $30 crab feed. But anyway, I'm at that crab feed, and this guy comes down. Believe it or not, this guy who I've been sending my love vibrations to came down, knelt down. I was at the end, knelt down, and wanted to converse with me, telling me how wonderful I was. Isn't that cool? Thanksgiving works. What I love about Thanksgiving, it neutralizes something. It neutralizes Angelo's tendency and the world's tendency to label everything, to say good or bad. It neutralizes that, because when I'm in Thanksgiving, everything is okay, but it's not neither good or bad. It's just, therefore, we call it the is. Today is an is. We don't have to put a label on and say, oh, it's good or it's bad. No, because when I'm in Thanksgiving, I accept what the universe has to offer me in the moment. That's true education. We call it the school of hard knocks, but it's a school without walls. And that's what we're here to learn. But what it does primarily is unlock our magnificence. And what it does for us, I think, when we're in Thanksgiving, it brings out our nobility. You know, we're very noble. You know, if I'm a living, breathing soul in this physical body and I'm eternal, yeah. Some people share, you know, they my God, do I have to be with Pizelo for eternity? Well, I don't want you to get depressed, but that's the truth. But what it does, it actually brings out our nobility in the moment, and it allows us to really show up in the moment 100% of who we truly are, our true identity. So rather than identifying with things, we identify with God itself. That's who we are. I like this poem, and a lot of you have heard it, but it's kind of cool. Author unknown, I can't give credit to anybody because I don't know who did it. So I'm not really plagiarizing it. But Lord, I would thank you for all these things. Not sunlight only, but sullen rain. Not only laughter, but the heavy, muted hands of pain. Lord, I would thank you so much. The toil, no less than the well-earned ease. The glory always beyond our touch, that bows the head and bends the knees. Let's thank for this guy. I don't know who it is.